Hi guys, it's Liz and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am currently in San Antonio, Texas. It is getting hot AF out here. It is like so hot. I think we're supposed to get up to like 100 degrees later on this week, and if you're from San Antonio, or just in case you're not from San Antonio, yes, it's gonna get up to 100 degrees, but it's also so humid out here, like so freaking humid. Like you're walking outside and you are like just sweaty and sticky from how humid and hot it is. So I figured, you know what, let me make a video talking about tips on how to make your makeup last and how to help your makeup stay long wearing and long lasting during this summer heat. So enough of me rambling, let's get right into the video. Okay, so before I start into the makeup portion, I wanted to talk about skincare, especially like in the sun. It's really important to take care of your skin and make sure you use sunscreen on your face and on your neck, especially just to prevent premature aging. And you know, you want your skin to be hydrated and looking smooth and fresh for as long as possible. So, and you know, with sunscreen, I do use sunscreen if I'm gonna go to the beach, the lake. If I'm gonna be outside like in the direct sun for a long period of time, I will use sunscreen, but it's not my favorite because it's so oily and so greasy, and I will use just regular SPF like 100 on my face whenever I'm not going to be wearing makeup. But if I know I am gonna be out in the sun, or I should probably wear sunscreen on my face every day, to be honest, because not all foundations or moisturizers come with SPF already included in them. If y'all know of any good ones, let me know down in the comments below. But tip number one is to buy a facial moisturizing lotion or sunscreen for your face, or buy a moisturizer or primer that already has SPF in it. Again, if you know of any, let me know down in the comments below. But this is the CeraVe AM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. It says it moisturizes throughout the day and helps restore the protective skin barrier with 3 essential ceramides. I have no idea how to pronounce any of those names right there, but it is oil free, and this is only, I think it was only $14.99 at Target. Online it had almost a 5-star review. And I do like how it's oil free, so hopefully it makes my makeup, doesn't make my makeup look too bad. And so far it does feel like your typical sunscreen. I wanted to feel like, even though it says it's facial moisturizing with SPF, I wanted it to be not as oily or as greasy as sunscreen is, because I don't want it to turn into a huge mess. So I'm gonna let that sunscreen sit and absorb into my skin while I do my eyebrows off camera, and I will be right back. Okay, so tip number 2 I have is to set your eyebrows with a clear brow gel or a clear mascara. And now this is a tip that I don't typically show because I always do my eyebrows off camera, but I'm going to be going in with this clear waterproof mascara. Now it is so gross and crusty because I use it every single time I do my eyebrows, just to really set those hairs in place. And if you're gonna be outside, you might be sweating a little bit, and it helps to set your eyebrows. So tip number 3, and now I am actually gonna use primer because I want my makeup to stay on for as long as I can and looking good for as long as I can. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and for this primer I just like to focus it right here where I have noticeably bigger pores. And if I have not mentioned, for today's video I am also going to be using and reviewing the Hard Candy Camouflage, or Glamoflauge, I'm sorry, foundation. So I am really excited about that. Okay, so I am now going to be using the Glamoflauge Hard Candy Full Coverage Foundation. Now, tip number 4 I would have is to use a matte or long wear foundation. And I have heard really good things about this Hard Candy foundation. I think it's only about $5 at Walmart. And I am using the shade Nude today. Hopefully this is my shade. I have not tested it yet. And it comes with a doe foot applicator. And this foundation is also oil free, so love that. I'm using oily skin friendly products today without even planning it. And now I'm just gonna blend that using a beauty sponge. So far, I really like this foundation. I think I got too light of a shade for my skin tone or my liking, but it's okay because I can go in with bronzer. God, I look like a ghost. I look so pale. But so far, I am really liking this foundation. It is applying really nice. It's blending out really, really well. I think I could have gone just one shade darker though. I am shade Nude. Now for concealer, I'm going to go in with my favorite concealer so far. It is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Peach. And the concealer is a lot warmer than my foundation. Awkward. And I accidentally went too heavy-handed with the concealer. I was gonna say, I typically don't apply this much concealer. This is a little excessive, but it's okay. We can blend it all out. And of course, I like to blend my concealer going upward to give my face a lifted and more snatched look. Yeah, this shade definitely way too light for me. I look like a little ghost. But I struggle with my shade match. Now, tip number 5. You guys know I don't like to go in with a lot of powder, but I am going to use the Ciate Everyday Vacay Setting Powder, and I am going to go pretty generous with this powder, especially under the eyes, around the nose, around the forehead, and really just focusing the powder in my T-zone. So now for liner, I'm just going to do regular black wing liner. I'm going to use the AOA Wonder liquid liner. And I feel like I talk about this liner in every video, but it's just that good. And also another trick that I have is if I feel like my lashes aren't put on perfectly, I will go and put liner over my lashes once I apply them. Or if I just feel like they need, or if I feel like they just don't look as good, I will go and apply liner over them, or you know, whatever the case may be. It really helps to bring your look a lot more complete. And for false lashes today, I am going to use some 3D Mink lashes. I'm going to use these AOA Studio 3D Mink lashes in this style, Elidia. And they're not in the box because I have them here with glue, and I'm waiting for the glue to get tacky. So y'all want to know something? So I already took these lashes, I already drew my liner, and then I was like, I couldn't find my glue. I was like, oh my gosh, I already said I was gonna do lashes and now I can't find my glue. And this look is gonna look crazy with just this thick liner and no lashes. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't find my glue. Like, I have to stop filming. Like, I was already being like so dramatic, you know? Like playing the novela out in my head, like, oh, what was I gonna do, like. But then I'm like, oh, I remember I bought some new glue, so it's in my drawer. So I found the new glue, and then I was like, wait, what happened to my old glue? It's right here. It was on my counter right here. Okay, so now that I have my lashes on, and sort of, I think, and my glue is already dry, this is where I go in back with liner, and I just draw some more liner to make the band and my eyes look more connected, if that's the word I'm looking for, or more, yeah, more connected, or look more seamlessly, look a little more connected with my eyes. And if you're like, Liz, like you said this is a summer look, you're gonna be sweating, etc., and you have all this eyeliner, don't worry, you can always use a waterproof liner, or you don't have to put this much wing liner. You can just put a little bit of liner on top of your eyelash or your lash band. You can go in with waterproof liner. Don't worry, girl, it's gonna stay on. Now, if I'm feeling even more extra, I will go in and line the top of my lash line, like right here on the inside. That's if I'm feeling super extra, which I might as well since I'm already here. I'm going to use a Tarte Sex Kitten liner and just align right here the inside of my eyes. And it just makes it look that much more connected and seamless. Okay. Moving on. Moving on to bronzer. Today I'm going to go in with the Tarte Pro Glow To Go bronzer in here. And I recommend so I think this is tip number 5 or 6. I don't remember. I think it's 5 or 6. Is to do not use cream powder or anything, or cream contour. Cream powder? What is that? Cream contour or cream bronzer, because you don't want to like it to get all sticky and messy, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go in regular bronzer, regular powder bronzer, hopefully to bring back some color to my face, because I feel like I look like a ghost. So far I've had this foundation in as the facial moisturizing lotion, with the one with the sunscreen. I would say I've had it on for about, let me see, because I've had this on for like about an hour. And so far my face doesn't look greasy or oily or feel any sort of way, and it makes me feel good because I know I have sunscreen and my skin is protected, my neck is protected, and it looks good too. Now the foundation, it could be the powder, it could be the foundation. My face does look a lot more full coverage and a lot more cakier than what I'm used to, because it's starting to, I can just tell it's a lot more heavy. But that was the whole point of the foundation and all the powder, is to really set my makeup in place. And now for blush, I'm going to go in with the AOA Studios Perfect Blush, and this is going to be in the shade Dandy. I do like a lot of blush. I just like to look warm and rosy and cheeky. And for setting spray, I am going to make sure I do set my face. I'm going to use the Morphe X Jeffree Star setting spray. I know probably not the best brands to be supporting right now, but this is all I have for now. So highlight, I'm not gonna want to do too much for highlight. I'm going to go in with the highlighter that's in my Cover FX face palette. And we're almost done with this look, but I'm going to finish it off with a lip. And I'm going to first line my lips using the AOA Studios Naked Lip Liner. And if you can, make sure to apply chapstick beforehand or apply a sun protecting chapstick for your lips. I did not do that, unfortunately. But I am going to go in with the ColourPop Lippy Stick in the shade Brink. And I am going to top it up with a e.l.f. Jelly Pop Juicy Gloss. And this gloss smells so good. It smells like watermelon. Alrighty guys, and that is it for today's video. I just wanted to do a simple look today just to really focus it on my tips that I have for helping your makeup stay on during the heat and during the summertime, because it is super hot outside. And I almost forgot to give y'all my finishing thoughts and opinions on the Hard Candy foundation. I think it is a really good drugstore foundation. I love how it feels. Now, it is not a matte foundation. It is more of a satin finish, but it does claim to be 16-hour wear, and it is oil-free. So hopefully for all my oil skinned prone friends out there, I hope this works well for y'all. I personally have more dry skin, so I can't really tell if it is good or if it's not oil skin approved. So, but let me know if y'all have tried this and if y'all like it. I've gotten the shade Nude. Now, I think with all my blush and contour on, I think it looks good now. But I think I would have gone one shade darker than Nude, especially since we are approaching the summertime. And I know I am going to get darker, so I would go one shade darker than Nude. But so far, it's so good. I would definitely recommend this foundation to a friend. I liked it. It feels nice on my skin. So I hope y'all like it as well. I hope none of my reviews or recommendations have steered y'all wrong. If I have, I'm sorry. Let me know in the comments below what y'all did and did not like. And thank you guys again for watching. Don't forget to follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok, and subscribe to my channel. And my socials are out _Elizabeth I Garza _. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.